Welcome back, people, to Real Talk with Bablu Shikdar. We are live in the studio and we have a very special guest today. Coming from Bristol, started in Wales, but an absolute honour. DJ, interviewer, presenter extraordinaire. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her up for Joe Valek.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. Nice to be here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, and it's nice. DJ, I mean, I'm not a DJ, but presenter,
yeah.
you know, speaker, all that kind of stuff, and it's great to have you here, man. And it's funny because I thought originally you're just from Bristol, but you've got Welsh roots.
Yeah,
another Welshman in the building.
Of course, I grew up in Cardiff, born and raised, and I just moved to Bristol for uni about 8 years ago now, and kind of never really left.
Yeah,
because it's great there. It's a great scene, great community, and just kind of built a great network of people up there that have helped me progress. But always looking to support the hometown and do as much for Cardiff as I can. So appreciate you having me down, man.
No, it's wicked. And like I said to you before the show, I've done a little bit of research on you. Well, as much as I can. If you guys have seen any of Joe's work, you can see how much dedication he kind of gives and prep and research he does for his interviews. So I've tried my best to replicate it.
Okay, this is exciting.
So what you usually do at the start of every interview is
hey. No way.
You give your guests a gift.
Oh, come on, man.
Now this is before I found out that you're actually Welsh, so it's not as surprising as I thought it'd be. But I've got you some Welsh cakes.
Oh, mate! Oh my God, fabulous Welsh cakes.
Yes. So if you show the camera, lovely. Great. So in there is
get the sniff test.
So today, all they had on the menu is obviously the original, and they have one milk chocolate and coconut.
Coconut, wow! These Welsh cakes are 10 out of 10. So thank you. I'm gonna stand up, reach across. I appreciate it, man.
Nice. Well, I was hoping you could try one of them out. I mean, you've probably had the original, but if you want to take a bite, so there's two.
Should we go for coconut?
Yeah. I don't know if you could probably tell the difference.
I think so.
Yeah. Is that the coconut one? Nice. That's a good.
Do we have a picture of bite? So I look down the camera. Welcome back to Food Network with Joe Valek today, trying Welsh cakes.
Yeah. How is it?
That's the original.
Oh.
That's still banging though.
Yeah. Good.
Have a little bite out of one of them. You know what I mean? Like a mouse has been in here. No, it's got to be.
Good bite.
That's coconut.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, do you like coconut? Are you a fan of coconut?
Sponsor this guy, man.
Yeah, thank you. How do you? Because I'm not a huge fan of coconut, but I don't mind little bits of it. How are you with the milk chocolate and coconut kind of vibe?
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I don't like coconut water.
Yeah,
that's a no for me. Coconut milk is a no for me. Coconut flavouring, like I like the Bounty, if I can say that chocolate bar is good, and a lot of people don't like it. So I'm the minesweeper of the celebrations box. When they're all left at the bottom with the Snickers and the Bounty, I'm there hoovering it up.
Yeah, fairs. I mean, while we're on the topic of coconut, I'm gonna I may lose some aura points here, but my missus actually put me on to matcha. But matcha, vanilla matcha, iced vanilla matcha, I might say, with coconut milk. Game changer.
I actually had my first sip of matcha ever yesterday. Someone gave me a sip of the blueberry matcha.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't describe the flavour. I was like, it tastes like, I don't know. And then they told me what was in it. It was like oats, blueberry, milk, oat milk, and oats as well. It's a bit weird, but it was all right. It was all right. But there's a big hype right now, so I might have to try it.
Obviously, there's a certain element where you're like, I don't want that, fancy luminous green drink, but you try it and it's all right.
What about have you tried the Dubai chocolate?
That's nice. I like that pistachio. Pistachio in Dubai. Oh, that's beautiful. I like pistachio. I do. I like a good pistachio ice cream. Yeah, that's the one, man. It's good.
Pistachio cream. If you haven't tried it, I recommend it, man. On your crumpets, it's really good, man. And my girlfriend baked some pistachio cream cookies last night, and when I came home, I picked it up out the tin, and I was like, "Oh my god, why is it green? Like, babe, it's gone moldy already." She was like, "Nah, it's pistachio inside." I was like, "Oh, okay, fair play."
Well, you know what? I was gonna wait for this, this segment to come later. But whilst we're on the topic of food, you recently. Just a little bit about Joe. Obviously, he's an interviewer, he's a DJ, he has his own show on SWU as well, and he's always in and around festivals based up in Bristol. But he also gives a lot of love and shouts out a lot of love to, Welsh artists and whatnot. But recently I saw on your Instagram and YouTube, you connected with a Bristol-based blogger called Boss Finesse.
Yeah, Boss Finesse.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, people, it's Boss Finesse. What a gaff.
So obviously, for people who don't know who Boss Finesse is, he's a food blogger and he's from Bristol. And obviously you interviewed him. I saw recently he did a collaboration with the lads and whatnot. But I heard you guys talking about a Sunday roast. So it made me think about doing a blind ranking of food to come home to after a night out.
Okay. This is very topical. Always. I like this a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
So, hold on. Let me just...
I'm excited for this.
Yeah. So I just want you to get your brains you're moving, kind of think of some of the best foods right now. So while we're here, so this is the best foods. Okay, we're gonna do 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay, blind ranking. Best foods to come home to after a festival.
So once I give it like
that's
3,
what it is.
That's where it's at. Right,
that's the way it is. So obviously, you're out and about. You've interviewed people here, there, and everywhere. You're sweating. You even did a DJ set.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. The first one is a burrito.
A burrito.
A loaded burrito.
You see, in theory, it sounds good, right? It sounds like, burrito, that's good. But burrito at bedtime is a recipe for belching and bottom burping, let's just say.
Okay.
That's bloating is the word I'm looking for. So I'm going to put burrito at 4 because I think too many beans before bed is a bad idea.
Okay.
So burrito is 4.
Okay. How about an apple pie?
Ooh. Okay, now this is more interesting because a lot of the time actually I don't actually feel that hungry when I get home. Maybe it's the adrenaline. Maybe it's a bit too late. Like sometimes I don't actually leave the house till like 10 o'clock to go out to some of these like late night events. So I've eaten dinner and I get back and I'm thinking, I'm not that hungry. Like I walk past the kebabi, I think I don't want that. And I get home, I see cakes, I could just mention my girlfriend bakes as well.
Yeah.
If I come home and she's baked or there's an apple pie in the fridge, I'm going to be happy because that's the perfect middle ground between like a light snack and, nothing too heavy. So I'm going to put that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's quite good.
And apple pie too. I'm surprised by that, Fizz.
You don't want it to be too heavy,
Oh, okay.
Is there any I'm assuming a bit of cream or ice cream or a bit of custard maybe as well?
Yeah. No,
Could be nice.
100%. Okay. Well, my next one was going to be...
Obviously wouldn't be my first choice. Which is why it's second in the list.
The next one was a kebab. Juicy.
Okay.
Doner, kebab, a little bit of garlic mayo, a little bit of chili sauce, lettuce, onions.
With a kebab, I'm gonna put it bang in the middle at 3, right? Because you don't always want a kebab. If I'm sober, which most of the time I am, it's not my first choice. But if you've had a few beers, it's a great choice. But even if you haven't, it's nice. I love it in the wrap. I like it when it's all wrapped up. It's not too messy. You can grab it. You can gobble it. Like you can even start it before you get home, and then you're clear. You're in the clear. You get home. You just land in bed, like perfect. But there's that risk with a kebab, isn't there? Like it could be dire, and it could be dangerous. So I'm going to put it bang in the middle.
Okay.
If it's from Bedminster Grill, big up boss man. I wave at him when I drive past, and he's always like, "Who's this guy waving at me?" And I'm just like, "Mate, I know you." So I'm waving out of respect.
Yeah.
Boss man and his sons who work there, like family business.
Fairs. Bang in the middle. Okay, number 3. Okay, so you still got 1.
Yeah.
And you've got 5.
Yeah, 1
left.
and 5.
Okay, so the next one.
Nerve-wracking.
Nerve-wracking. The next one is a pot noodle.
Pot noodle. Interesting. 1 or 5. This is tough. Because I don't really rate pot noodles. But I do like the ramen packet of noodles. So if it was actually pure pot noodle, I'm probably going to put it at 5.
Okay.
Because I don't really.
What flavor are we saying? What flavor?
For a pot noodle, I don't know, man. Because I think I've only eaten pot noodle like a handful of times. You see, so there's like a green one. It's not cheese and onion. It's mushroom and chicken.
Oh,
mushroom, maybe,
chicken and mushroom. Yeah.
Curry. There's curry.
Yeah.
To be fair, curry one's quite good, but I'm still going to bang it at the bottom.
Yeah. Number 5.
In 5th place. Yeah.
Okay.
But if it was a ramen packet, like a noodle packet, I could be persuaded to go a bit higher. Like like you've got like mee goreng and like shin ramen and that kind of thing.
Nice.
I wouldn't mind that, but pot noodle, never been a big fan.
Nice. Okay, fine.
So now, what's first on the list then?
The first one on the list is a cheese toastie.
Ooh. Okay. That is actually a good one for first place.
Really?
Again, it kind of lies in the same position as apple pie in the sense that it's not too big, not too heavy. It's light. It's nice on the belly. It's easy to digest. It's not a faff to make. Doesn't make too much mess. And it will just hit the spot. I like a cheese toastie. Well, 2 things I like about cheese toasties. Firstly, if you put a bit of a red onion chutney in there, that's
okay.
good. Or sometimes if you don't have that, just put the ketchup straight in. It's good, trust me. And I actually invented, I don't know if I invented this, but I invented the crosty, it's called. And that's if you're in really bad times, if it's a real struggle meal, and you've just got the end piece of the bread left, cheese crosty. It's actually really good. It's just the crust, and then you've got like a fully encircled, it's like almost like a cheese toasty bap. Very good.
So I was going to say, I actually had a struggle meal similar where I would just have a plain piece of white bread.
Yeah.
And I would just put cheese on it.
Yeah.
Slap it in the microwave. Comes out ketchup.
Yeah.
That's what I would have.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's got to be done sometimes. My worst struggle meal ever, this was first year uni, my mate still has a screenshot that he brings out from time to time, was it was a carrot and brown sauce sandwich.
Sorry?
Raw carrot, brown sauce on a piece of bread, because that's all we had in, and it was late at night, and I was hungry. I was deviously hungry for some unknown reason, and that's that. And I regret showing my mate that because he brings it out too long. That was the lowest of the low, man. Yeah, raw carrot, brown sauce,
bro. That's crazy.
Not even butter, man. At the time, it was all right. It hit the spot. And
carrot and brown sauce.
Yeah.
That's like, rabbit gone crazy.
Yeah, man. That's why I don't smoke anymore, you know what I mean? How's you doing? Crazy thing.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of thrown me off. Anyway, moving on. I mean, that's your top 5, and that's a really good top 5.
We had cheese toastie,
cheese
apple pie, kebab, burrito, and then the 5th thing was pot noodle. That's a good list, though.
That's a good list. I think that's a really good list.
That's like a wholehearted kind of.
Yeah. And I feel like I've gotten to understand you a bit better. I feel like you can tell.
Yeah. What would your number 1 be?
Out of all them?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Maybe a kebab.
Kebab. Yeah. Do you have a good kebabi around you?
I have a decent kebabi. Oh, mate. But I love sauce.
Yeah, I love the sauce.
Yeah, like a good sauce. But it has to be a good ratio of chips to kebab. Less cucumber, garlic mayo, and chili. It has to be a good. But sometimes you get, sometimes you get doners and they're like black, like they're like overly grilled. Oh, like the end of the night doner. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not good.
But to be fair, I'm never out that late to get that. So
yeah, I actually have a theory about kebabs.
Go on.
Is that there is no best kebab in the world, right? Everyone's favorite kebab is just their local kebabi. And you find one in your area that you like and you trust, and you stick with it. And to you, that's the best kebabi. And if like you're across town or you're out of town, someone suggests a kebabi, it looks good. It looks dirty. It looks grim. It's like, I don't want to eat there. And then like you're thinking about Boss Man back home and you're thinking that's the best kebab. So that's my idea is like, there's no such thing as a good kebab.
Yeah.
It's just the one that you trust.
Fairs, I mean,
in this country at least, I'm sure if you go to Turkey,
I feel like I want to agree with you, yeah. But my local kebab is dog shite. So I go to one further on. No, it's not dog shite. It's just not my kind of cup of tea.
Yeah. But I don't go the closest one because we moved recently, but not too far. So I still go to the one that's a little bit further now than the one that's now closer. Because like the one that's a bit closer is like, I don't know, I wouldn't trust it. It's all right for maybe a chicken burger, you know, at the peak time.
Good safe. Yeah. Nice.
Something that's frozen.
Nice.
Not been on a stick for 12 hours.
Nice. No, that's wicked. That's wicked.
So I'm totally derailing it.
No, you're good, man. You're good. It's good. That's what I mean. Like I like hearing personalities. You've got stories for days. Do you know what I mean? But speaking of, you know, obviously, I mean, the kebab scene. Yeah. Let's move it on further to like the music scene.
Okay.
You know, scenes kind of similar, that kind of vibe.
Bring it back.
But yeah, obviously, like you said, you're from. Well, you were born in Wales and now you're in Bristol. How is that scene over there? And how does that maybe, I don't know, differ towards here, would you say?
Yeah. It's a great scene there. I'll say that. But I grew up in Cardiff. I feel like I was never really tapped into any kind of music scene. Like, even though I was aspiring producer and wanted to be a DJ, I was never really that on board with the music scene that was going on here. And it probably was still bubbling. I just kind of didn't know the right people, or, you know, it wasn't really happening in the way it was now for me to get involved. Moved to Bristol and became part of that over a few years. Like it took a lot of time, but something that really helped is a place called Art Club. That's where I actually did my first interviews. But some of my now friends, Corin and Francis, ran a great venue called Art Club, and that was like a perfect place. Like, so many creatives have been through there, and like it's been the start of their journey in their live performance career, or like me for my interviews, or it's like a modular business. They had a barber in there, they had a pizza restaurant, they had a tattoo studio. It was great. Genius business model, because they just charge everyone what their rent is, and then anything they make in their nightclub is profit. Genius. But that had to close down, and they've kind of reopened. I'm kind of digressing, but the scene itself, the music is very diverse. There's a lot of dance music, a lot of like drum and bass, a lot of 140 like dubstep. Garage is big. There's a lot of kind of even more intense raving kind of stuff going on, like a lot of illegal raves, which I'm not that in tune with, but that's happening. And then the hip hop, it used to kind of be there with like, do you know UK Underground Rap? Those boys, they were put on a few shows there a few years ago, and then they kind of stopped, and that hasn't really been that much of the rap music happening in Bristol as much. But there's so much going on, it's almost hard to keep in touch with it all. Like there's a scene for everything basically, and there's music every night. There's endless amounts of venues. Like, I still haven't been to all of them, you know, which is exciting. There's new venues opening, venues closing, which is cool. But yeah, it can be hard to kind of keep track of everything going on because there's so much. But that's a good thing, I think. And then compared to back at Cardiff, I love what's going on here now. Like I was saying to you before, I kind of want to become a bigger part of that now. I want to get more involved and help put on the emerging talent in my hometown, as well as Bristol, because I feel like I left my hometown, kind of started doing what I'm doing somewhere else, and I don't want it to look like I've forgotten my roots, you know. And there's so much great stuff here that I just want to stay involved and get involved with it, just like you are. In a very roundabout way, they're very different, but I think they're not too different as well. I think we need to help each other out as much as we can.
No, that's beautiful, man. That's so beautiful. And like I said, I love it when people kind of pay homage to the hometown. It's important. It's really important. And that's not to say that you can't go off and do what you need to do, because, you know, career progression, all of that is very, very important. Speaking of Welsh artists, do you have a favourite right now, or favourites right now?
Yeah, for sure. I really like Luke RV.
Nice. Yeah, you know what? With Luke, I feel like to the commoner, I feel like it's like I can't quite understand it. But once you get into it, mate, he's amazing.
He's sick. Sage Todd is great. Mace the Great is awesome. There's I can't remember her name now. Oh my god, Ferenz Phoenix had her on his show. I can't remember his name. She's got like tattoos. She's a bit like Green Tea Peng kind of vibe.
Is it Adjua?
That's the name. Yeah, she's sick. Juice Menace, I was a big fan of her for a while, but I haven't seen her releasing as much recently. So hope there's some stuff coming soon there. And yeah, those would be my main ones, I think.
Yeah, nice. No, that's a good list.
Yeah,
that's a really good list. What do you think?
And Harry Jowett, he's sick too.
Oh my days! I heard him perform live at Focus Wales with Luke Harvey. They did a wicked set together, and mate, he's got the voice of an angel.
Yeah, he's a man. Yeah, it's crazy. Like he didn't do music, and then suddenly he just did, and it's like, where did that come from?
Yeah. No, it's amazing.
Raw talent, that is.
Yeah. No, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. And a really good list. It sounds like you are in tune.
Anyone that I've forgotten? When you think I should check out?
I mean, I feel like this is the thing, right? It's so hard for me to answer this question because for me, like yourself, I'm very ingrained in this scene. So when I state certain people, I also feel like I'm missing some people out.
Yeah.
And I don't want to show or feel like I'm showing favoritism to X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
But based off your list, I can give you recommendation based off your list.
Okay.
Based off his list.
So that car outside with the diplomatic number plates on, that was yours, right?
Okay. Come on, man. But no, someone who based on your list, Bruno Garcia.
Okay.
Amazing, really good. Jessica K. Again, R&B, soul, that kind of vibe. Bruna is a bit more. Bruna's released 2 songs, but her latest song that she's recently releasing or teasing, Prayed Up. Oh, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah,
it's like a stand strong kind of song, and it gets you in the feels at the same time. Compared to her first release, which is Temperature, was like a dancey kind of dancehall kind of vibe. Oh, it was beautiful, man. But Bruna, Jessica K really coming into it. She released a song with Charlie J not too long ago, and her chorus on that song was amazing. It's such an old school, almost hip hop kind of vibe. But again, it just hits you in the feel. Like it sounds like good classic music, something that you wanna drive to.
Yeah,
this is my music nerdy psycho. Who else? You mentioned me. Man Like Vision.
Okay.
Amazing artist.
I haven't heard of Vision.
Man Like Vision and JM.
Okay.
Absolute crazy. Oh, and Truth. Truth, mate. These.
Now my mind's popping off with other writers.
Yeah.
We could be here all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this is my point.
Once you get the ball rolling, names popping.
But this is what I'm saying, because you started asking.
You're all sick. You're all sick. Yeah. Just keep doing. But
this is what I'm saying. Them 3. JM, Truth, and Vision, bars, spitting like crazy. JM himself is on Pen Game Rap Battle, and I had him as a guest a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, and he's phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal. And Vision can do any type of genre, any type of genre. You slap him with any beat, he is a lyrical genius, honestly. And Truth reminds me of Gets.
Really?
That's big thing, but he reminds me of Gets. Like that's how good he is, and he's so quiet and nonchalant about it. But it's and if you meet him in person, he's such a chill guy. But he goes on the mic, you're like, yo,
it's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, those
I appreciate it. I'm gonna check those out.
Yeah. Check them out. And shout out to you lot, man. Shout out to you lot.
But yeah, anyone I forgot to I see you. It's sick. Like, just keep it moving. Yeah. That's what you gotta do. Just keep working.
Yeah.
And chat me if you want to interview.
100%.
Let's make it pop.
100%. As a forward-facing personality, forward-facing. If that's as a forward-facing, personality in the media space, what do you think we're missing? What do you think we need to do more of? Is there
and you, or just like the scene?
Just in general for the scene? I feel like, you know, the UK scene, the underground scene, the grassroots scene, however you want to call it. What do you think that we can do more of? You know, you said you're part of SWU and all that kind of stuff, and you're doing a lot of the stuff by yourself. What do you think that we can do more of, or what do you think people can do to support more to make the scene better and bigger than what it is? Because like you said, you do a lot of underground stuff, right? And Bristol, Cardiff, in comparison to like, let's say London or Birmingham, is a little bit just a step below in terms of visibility. So what do you reckon from your point of view we can do to kind of uplift that?
For sure. I think a couple of things immediately come to mind. Keep platforming and empowering women as much as you can. Like, you know, the scene is getting more balanced, but there's still so far to go, especially like in the dance music world and the rap world as well. Just doing all you can to support female artists, put them on your lineups and get them on your radio shows, play their music, whatever that is, whatever that support looks like to you, just like make sure you do that. Artists themselves, I think, just make more content. You know, this is something actually someone, my camera guy said to me. He was like, "You're paying me to film a video for you. Why are you only putting out like 2 clips? If you paid for this, bro, make 20. Get your money's worth." And I know artists pay money for like a video and then post like a teaser on their Instagram, and that's it. And it's like, bro, you probably paid like 3, 4, 5. A lot of people pay a lot for music videos, and then they barely promote it. So shout about what you're doing a lot more, because again, nothing worse than when I go on someone's Instagram profile and I see like 3 posts, and I'm like, oh mate, that's not good. No face.
And then they delete the previous tracks. And then,
That's hard. It's quite illuminous. Or if they haven't got like their face clear. Like I go to an event and meet them and they say, like, "Oh, I'm this guy." I'm like, bro, I wouldn't, how would I know that your visibility is not there? So that's what I would say to artists. And then I guess it's like presenters and interviewers and stuff. Just give it a go. Anyone can kind of do what we do, you know. There's lots more stuff going on in Cardiff. Like they've got the native radio. You've just got Diff Radio, if I'm allowed to say that on here. Like there's community stations everywhere, like in Bristol as well, loads. If you fancy it, just ask them. They can help you. They can give you the training you need. Like get your own radio show, or just go to an event, you know, get your friend to hold your phone and voice note on their phone. It doesn't matter how low budget it is. If you want to speak to an artist or speak to some punters, just go and do it, and then make some content. And that, if you feel passionate about the scene and you want to support it, then just do it. And, you know, when you see your friends' content come up, give it a like. Drop a comment. Use the new Instagram repost feature. You know, I'm sure that happens to you all the time. Oh, I loving all the content you've been doing, man. It's like, I ain't seen you in the likes. I ain't seen you in the comments. Not that I expect people have to, but it's like they big you up so much. It's like, bro, where's the support then? You know?
I've kind of come to the acceptance of that. I have a different relationship with the support likes kind of vibe. I think I've taken a more, I don't know, for me, see, I'm going to get deep now, but this is what it is. This is real talk with Bablu. I'm saying, I think for me, in terms of content and just kind of creating, I do it and I don't really expect. I do it for me, and I see it as the right people will follow, and the right people will like.
For sure.
Eventually. And you know what I mean? Like as much as we would like our friends and family and stuff to support, you know, sometimes it just, for whatever reason, and again, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, for whatever reason, they might not. But for me, I just want to help people and make people laugh and inspire people. So for me, I do it as a thing of, I'm doing this because this is my purpose. I've never done it for me, myself for likes or status. So which I get, we're in the game of likes, subscribers, status, because that's how you essentially get more jobs, all that kind of stuff. I get that, but my kind of viewpoint of it is like, I'm I'm here for a mission, and this is my purpose. And naturally, if I help these amount of people share it to these amount of people, and these amount of people share it to these amount of people, and naturally it'll grow. And like I said, it's a journey, not a destination, and it kind of comes as you go. So
yeah,
I have
that's a good mindset to have.
Yeah, like I was saying, bro. Yeah, obviously, real talk is one of the, bringing it down a level now, but one of the premises of the show is just kind of sharing, life and struggles, and kind of the concept is like whatever you do in life, whether you're at home, whether you're a mum, parent, teacher, whatever you're doing 9 to 5, is that we all kind of go through struggles and we're all in this together. So as a presenter, as a DJ, as you are now, what is some of the struggles you faced up until this point in your career?
That's a good question. I think the main one for me would be consistency, like keeping the videos coming and just keeping the faith, if you like constantly believing in what you're doing is the right thing. Like life has a lot of things going on all the time, working a job or relationships, family, you gotta eat, all these things kind of take time. And, I've been in those periods where I've had a video sitting on it for like months and not releasing it, and like that pressure builds, and then you drop it. But then when you drop it, you've also filmed like 5 other things then. So then you're in a race to catch up, and I hate that like moment where it's like, oh, I need to get it out quicker. But I feel like now I've learned from that, and I'm trying to be way more like on top and just getting things out quickly, and not let things stagnate or go stale. So I'd say that's like I guess it is personal because I'm the cause of that. I mean, actually, no, sometimes it's the videographer, but I've kind of taken that. One of the solutions is like, I need to handle the edits now. So I can only blame myself, because I hate blaming other people and I hate making excuses for myself or other people. But if it's my fault, then I've only got myself to blame, and I'm not going to be like, oh, it's this guy, he's being long, or he's going through some stuff. I can only blame myself. And then I realized I'm long too. So I've kind of learned this year, like, okay, now I'm the problem. I need to fix that. So I'm trying to fix that. Yeah, you're taking exactly like, I need to get this out ASAP, or I need to edit this. So I feel like that's actually not that deep, but it kind of is. But then outside of that, I don't really think. I just kind of, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard. Good. I try not to focus on drama. Like, I feel like I don't really have any ops. Like,
no, but it's I mean, I think
that thing. I hear sometimes I hear about a hater, and I'm like, they've been saying something. I'm like, wait, when? Yeah. Who? And I see them, and I'll just have a conversation. It's fine. I don't like drama. So No, but that answer was great. I think for me, JM said something really, really insightful the other day, where one of his things was planning, and one of the things that he ended up doing was, it sounds so simple, but getting a calendar and writing things down, putting things, because he's managing, essentially being a dad and managing his career, and as well as working. And it was like, I found that so real and inspirational, that it's like, it's something so simple yet so effective. So that answer is great. You don't need to go too deep or philosophical, like Jeremy is fine. But honestly, Joe, it has been a pleasure. But before we end though, everything that you learn from one problem that you fix, you unlock 2 more problems, and then you fix those, and then that unlocks 2 more. So it's always, if you think like, if you hit a barrier and you think, oh, I'm not going to overcome this, and then you overcome it and you just reach another barrier, that's just the way it is. And that means you're learning something. And 100%. People say it all the time, but it's so true. You don't find success, or you don't learn without failing. Failure means you've learned something. So if you hit a problem, take a breath, figure it out, and then there'll be another one. But just be ready.
100%. That's life, man. We do have one parting question before we leave, and that is, life or death. You have to play your favorite mix. I don't know much about DJing, but life or death, your favorite DJ mix. You have to get the crowd going. What are you playing?
One of my mixes that I've done. Oh gosh, that's a big question. What, like one blend, or I mean like one set that I've done in my life, or a set from someone else?
Let's do a set.
Okay. Probably would be my most viewed YouTube video, which is just a set I did with my mate, like on a whim one Sunday, and it was a bit messy. Some of the mixes weren't that good, but it was just fun going back to back with my boy Citral Key, Adam, big up Adam, and it was just fun, man. And yeah, I'd love to do one of those again, or just any mix that I do at home. You know, when I'm eating my, what did I put first on my list? Cheese toasty. When I'm eating my cheese toasty and I'm waking up the neighbours because I decided to put the decks on and have a bit of a mix at 2 a.m. Just like going through my playlist, like, oh yeah, I want to play that. I haven't mixed that for ages. Or I love that tune. Just like that, those ones, like those are always the best. Just when you're not thinking about it too much. I'm not sure if that really answers the question.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect, man.
Just when you're just in the zone and not worried about what anyone's doing. And Chloe Sage said this recently at Someday Festival, which is where that question earlier came from. She was like, my favorite sets are just when I play my favorite music, and when I'm playing what I love and not what I think the crowd will love, the crowd loves it. When I'm playing what I think they'll love, they don't. So that's what I try and do when I'm just at home.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, what I want to hear. And then my girlfriend's like, oh, can you put on Britney Spears? I'm like, babe, this is Burial and Fortet right now. This is Luke Harvey's latest EP.
There we go. Right, we are running out of time. No, you're good, man. You're good. But just so that people find you in the right places and they can tune in to see more of your brimming personality.
Thanks.
Where can people find you? Show wise, getting involved wise, and socials.
Yeah, for sure, man. So socials is just Joe Valek. So JoeValek. Find me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Those are the main ones. Oh, SoundCloud as well. Not that I post anything on there. Then if you want to listen to my radio show on SWU, it's the third Saturday of every month at 10 a.m. So it's live on SWU, SWU.FM or 103.7 FM if you're in Bristol. And then, if you want to do an interview or you want to get in touch or you want me to come down to your event to cover it, then just hit me up on any of the hitherto mentioned places and I'll be there.
And is there anything upcoming that they should look out for?
There's always stuff upcoming, man. Just follow. And there's stuff coming, man. I just try and keep the videos popping, and there's always exciting things in the works. But it's always good. I don't want to say too much, just in case things don't happen. You know what I mean? Then you look like a waste man. So.